I believe we are rolling. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about my weight loss. I have struggled with weight loss for a very long time. I think maybe since I was 12 or 13 when I went through some difficult times. I had some dramatic things happen in my family that led me to seek comfort in food, and it functioned like an addiction, right? It's like, whenever you're stressed out, whenever you're kind of worried about things, you can just kind of stuff your face, right? It's binge eating, right? Since then, I've had the stresses, those kinds of things, at least the traumatic ones, dealt with or whatever, right? And this binge eating thing, while it has much less of a hold of me anymore, it's still kind of hanging around like a toddler. It just kind of doesn't really need to live in my life anymore. And so I think my senior year, which was, I graduated 2021. In my senior pictures, I was 237 pounds, and I'm like 5'7", 5'7". I think I'm 5'7". The doctor told me I'm 5'8". Girls tell me I'm 5'3", so I think that means I'm like 5'7". I don't know. Yeah, I've lost a good bit of weight since then, and by a good bit, I mean like eventually I got down to 180 as a result of fasting, just like intermittent fasting, and occasionally I'd do like a 3-day fast or something. But really, I was just so busy at work that I'd kind of sleep in until like 11, and then go to work at like 12. And I'd have a closing shift, so I wouldn't get home till 7 or 7:30, or if it was really bad, 8 o'clock. Then I'd usually eat a meal, and then I might stay up for a while. And even if I did decide to eat later at night, it was usually not before 10. So that meant my eating window was kind of between 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock, and even if I ended up staying up till 2, I would still really not eat after 10 or 11, right? And that's a pretty small eating window, and I was able to just kind of accidentally lose 57 pounds doing that, which was pretty cool, right? And my life just kind of facilitated that. And I had so many of those kinds of shifts that I could be, consistent with it. And that wasn't the only thing, I made a point of, I think there was like an entire month where I would decide to walk around the lake every day, and we have like a lake out here that's like 6 miles. And so a lot of times after work, I would go out there and I'd walk around the lake, and that would be something I did at least 4 or 5 times a week, walking like 6 miles or something. I haven't done as much of that, and I think this time when I want to lose more weight, and by the way, I've gained back some of the weight. I'm no longer 180. I'm sitting at like 196, and that seems to be the kind of homeostasis that I keep coming back to. Even if I end up overeating a little bit, even if I end up losing a little bit and getting down to like 192, it seems like for the last several months my home base has just been kind of 196, and I'm not really happy being at that place, because I know that my face could be more well defined. I know that I could have abs. I know that I could be happier. I know that I could be better looking and have be healthier and present myself better to the world. It's kind of unnecessary that I carry around as much body fat as I am. So I think for a person with as little muscle mass as me, which I don't have that much going on, I think that I ought to be in the 170s, maybe like 170, 169, around there, right? I'm like 5'7". I'm not I'm not a big guy, right? So I'd like to get about 170. I think at that point maybe this is naive, but I think at that point I might have abs. Could be. But really, the point of this is I want to have abs by my birthday, which is December 3rd. December 3rd. I'll be 21 on December 3rd of 2023. Yeah, I was born after 9/11. Shocker, right? Oh, young guy, right? Why did I say that? Anyways, that's my goal. I want to be 170 or even lower. But ideally, like, we'll start there, 170. I want to be 170 by December 3rd. And I'm going to employ some tactics to get there. Probably several different tactics. Probably shift between several different diets and patterns of eating to get there. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of diets that are kind of unsustainable for a long term, right? Their adherence is pretty low, right? And I'll be following a lot of like snake diet type things, right? A lot of things that Cole Robinson talks about, by the way. I do watch Snake Diet a lot. I watch Snake Diet Fat Man Matthew. He's great. Friggin' Matthew, love you, right? And I don't have as much weight to lose as a lot of the people that, Cole really kind of markets his things towards. Because he really is trying to save people from dying, from eating to death, right? I don't think I'm going to eat myself to death anytime soon. My BMI is like 29.5 though, so that's maybe not good. But I think I can get skinny as a rail. And if that's possible, I think I'd like to do that before I'm 30, which I'm 20 now. And if I've been kind of overweight for the last 8 years of my life, I'm getting kind of tired of it, you know? It's pretty annoying. I think I asked like 7 girls out not out, but like I think I asked like 7 different girls to prom my senior year, and they all said no, you know? And like, maybe I was just in denial when I said like that didn't hurt, but it kind of bothers you, you know? And you know that some part of that is just the fact that you don't look like a celebrity. You don't look like a guy who really takes care of himself. And I don't look like a guy who really takes care of himself. And I think that there's a number of reasons I would want to, but certainly, you know, when the time comes that I need to find a life partner, I want to know that she's not going to be like afraid of me because I look like Jabba the Hutt, you know? So there's that, right? So, this is the first installment. I guess I'll be, installing kind of check-ins, checkups, I don't know, weekly, bi-weekly, something like that. I don't know, maybe more often. I'll probably post more things. I don't even know where I'm going to post this yet. Maybe I'll make a YouTube channel. But, you know, this is a start, right? I don't even know if anyone's going to watch this or not, but I don't really care because this is kind of more of a thing to hold myself accountable. But if other people want to watch, if other people for some reason want to watch my face with all the lifetimes worth of YouTube videos out there, if somebody takes the time to even click on any of the videos that I end up posting, you know, hi, good to meet you, you know, I hope you are doing well, you know. That's weird. Yeah, this is primarily for me. And I kind of would like to get more comfortable on the camera and whatnot, so that I can be a I'm just kidding. But so that if I want to have more creative endeavors on YouTube, which I am kind of a creative person, at least I like to think that, then I would be comfortable in front of a camera and be natural. I think that people, when they start YouTube, it's kind of awkward. It's very awkward speaking to a camera. It's very strange. It's very strange even talking, having a certain kind of cadence and talking naturally as if they were talking to a person. And it's like when they turn on the camera for the first time, they just kind of forget how to do that. And I'm certainly still in that stage, right? So this is really weird for me, right? But I think they learn it like a language, right? They learn and they adapt to behaving in this way, and they're able to flow more naturally. It's like it's kind of like Carlos Santana talks about when he talks about playing guitar. It's like, when you have everything going right, when your guitar is set up properly, whatever, whatever you have to say just kind of flows out. It's like a unclogged pipe or something, and I think that's kind of what a place that people reach when they're at a certain level of comfortability on YouTube and on camera. These videos are not going to have any structure, but that's the first video. Let's see, what did I weigh in this morning? I think I weighed in at, okay, I'm going to check my notes here. I weighed in at 196.8 today. Today is the 2nd of August, and I think I'll keep you posted on that. Maybe in future videos I'll throw up some pictures or something of progress, but for now I'm just going to be drinking snake juice and stick to like 3 meals a day, that kind of thing. For now, I might kick it into high gear some other time, do like an all bacon diet or something like that. I've done that before. That was crazy, and it gave me super results. But I want to get freaking stripped, dude. I'm gonna get freaking stripped. I'm gonna have abs, dude. Wouldn't that be crazy? Freaking me with abs, dude. People think I'm a different person. Anyways, that's the video. I'm gonna end it there, folks. If anybody's watching, which you probably aren't, but you might be. Love you. Take care. God loves you.